Hey guys, what is up? It's Reaper Jinkai here, and I just wanted to make this real quick video saying thank you to all 25 of you now. Yes, I know it's not a big number, but I am ecstatic to have 25 subscribers. I would speak louder, but I got a friend in my room right now and he's asleep. But I just saw this and I wanted to record something to say thank you so you guys know that it means the world to me. Um, and I also want to apologize for the lack of Pokemon content on the channel. Um, Hopefully that will be fixed in 2 to 3 weeks. I am talking to a really good friend of mine who's really good with computers, and I'm going to get my computer upgraded so that I can get so I can actually run some editing software, because that's the problem right now. I can't even run Windows Movie Maker on my desktop right now. Its video card's so out of date. So that's the plan. I'm going to get that updated. Then I'm going to start actually doing Nuzlocke to where I can actually edit and make the videos look nice instead of just what they were, to where it's like this, to where I can't cut out these awkward ramblings. But I mean, if you like the awkward ramblings, I'm sorry, but hopefully in the future there will be less of them. Uh, so today I was just having some fun battles with somebody I've been talking to with for about a year now, and this was the team I used. I'm not gonna say who won or lost. I will tell you that the team did very well for what I expected. Um, I'm not gonna put anything up of the battles or anything like that. Um, I asked him if he would be okay being in a video, and I really didn't get a clear yes or no response. So I don't want to put it up if he doesn't want it up. So, and plus I didn't record either. So there's that. So since I didn't get a yes, I didn't hit that record button because rude. But I'm just gonna go through how I made my team. I started with Aegislash because I really like Aegislash. It's a really good mon. But I didn't want to use Aegislash in the standard physical offensive, which I think threw my opponent for a loop because he was expecting some physical attacks coming from this thing. And you can see my EV spread right down here. I opted to go with 252 in special attack, 252 in health, and 4 in defense. Modest nature, of course, with Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball, King Shield, and Hidden Power Ice. If you do not know about Aegislash's stance change ability, when he attacks, he changes forms, and to where he draws the sword out of the shield. If you're looking up here, like, he literally draws himself out of his shield, and the defense and attack stats switch, and the special attack and special defense switch. So he has ridiculous defenses and attack. So if you didn't know, that's how Aegislash works. But I'm sure a majority of you do, if not all of you. So I gave him leftovers so he can heal a little bit, since he really had no real way of healing, and he was pretty useful. Garchomp set my standard Dragonclaw, Earthquake, Iron Head, Crunch, Rough Skin. But you will notice I don't have my Dragonclaw on here. I opted for a choice band, and I played with the EVs back and forth in between the battles on here. I was originally Jolly, I believe, and actually I switched it back to Jolly, but I guess I didn't save it. And I had like 130 in attack and like 122 in HP, and I was kind of noticing that if I got hit, I was going to die either way, so I opted to go with full attack, because I wasn't killing things that I was used to killing with my Garchomps, and I was Choice Banded instead of Dragon Claw. I was like, what in the world is this? So, that was my Garchomp. He did very well. I think my opponent had a little bit of a hard time trying to deal with him, trying to get rid of him. I'm very protective of Garchomps, so that's part of the problem too. I will tell you, our first game I was reckless and let him die to a Destiny Bonding Gengar, which was very well played on my opponent's end. But after that I was a little bit more skeptical of his Gengars. Then I had a Choice Scarf Technician Breloom. Jolly for that extra speed, and 252 attack with Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Force Palm, and Rock Tomb. I don't think my opponent caught on that it was Choice Scarf, and he might have. I don't know, but there was one time I had nothing. I was looking at my team, and I'm like, this Gengar is just going to sweep me. I have nothing that can outspeed it. And I look at my Breloom, I'm like, wait, it's Choice Scarf, it can outspeed. And that ended up outspeeding and killing the Gengar, and kind of balanced out that game. Breloom did. I had no idea how this Breloom was going to do. I was like, I'm just going to come up with a random set. You'll notice on a lot of these, I even forgot to put the last 4 IVs in, or EVs. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Aegislash had HP Ice, because I noticed, other than my Garchomp, I really had nothing for dragons. So I threw that on him, and I think one other Mon had it, just in case. But yeah, Breloom did great. If he's watching this, I want him to know I am so sorry about some of those battles. Some of those were so hacks filled, like it wasn't fair. Breloom got a crit, paralyze, and then he got paralyzed on that turn as well. I was like, that's not right. That's bullshit. So, I want to apologize for that. That was very hacks filled, and I didn't want the game to go like that. Next, we have Rotom, who was my first defensive Mon. And Rotom was a little bit both, but he was a majority of my special defense, which sounds weird because I have more EVs in defense, but Assault Vest put up his defense according to Showdown to like 450 or somewhere around there. I don't remember the exact number. Yeah, bulky special sweeper is what they called it, but I wouldn't say it was a special sweeper. He did damage, but not that much. Just kind of Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Foul Play, Discharge. Again, with those Gengars, he had given it Ice Punch for my Garchomp, and I had switched out to Rotom Wash just to sack it off, because I was like, he's going to Destiny Bond. I'm going to lose something. Let's lose the Rotom. And he goes for Ice Punch. I'm like, wait, does he have a physical Gengar? Which, after I clicked Foul Play and move went off, I was like, I'm an idiot. No, there's no way. I'll be talking about the Gengar a lot because he made some very good plays and some very unique builds with that Gengar, and to be honest, it was the scariest thing on his team. Like, every time I saw it, it was just shit, how am I going to deal with it this time? And a lot of the times I just had to come up with an answer as I went on, and it wasn't the right answer or happened to work out for me, but it was a lot of fun, and that's the only reason why I'm making this video, so he can see what I was working with, as well as what he can see the full picture of what I was working with against him. Then we had my Mega next, which was my physical wall. My Sableye with Prankster, and I know Mega Sableye does not get Prankster, but I forget which amount it was, but it was like +4, and it was hurting bad. And that Prankster kind of saved me because I got the Will-O-Wisp off. This thing, Mega Sableye, I know it's very good. I never used one before. After using it, I was not disappointed. And this set probably makes no sense because, I mean, I could Prankster Nasty plotted, Prankster Will-O-Wisp, and then Protect, Mega Evolve, and Shadow Ball, and that was kind of the only thing I thought about while going into it. I kind of wish I went for more status ailments, like instead of Nasty Plot, Toxic would have been nice probably. But what's done is done. And then we had my Thundurus, who, in his Therian form, of course, I originally had him Choice Scarf, but I had, Choice Specs. And I was like, you know what? 3 of my 4 offensive mons are choiced. That's not gonna work. So, to be honest, I should have taken off the choice band from Garchomp instead, because both of my special attackers didn't have choice items, and then both my physical attackers did. So it would have been nice to have 1 and 1, but what's done is done. Thundurus had HP Ice as well, because since he was my special attacker, he really didn't need those extra IVs in attack and defense, because his defense isn't that great anyways. And then I gave him Timid to give him that extra little speed. Life Orb to do even more damage, and he did damage. He did really well. So that was my team. That's what I was working with. Let me know what you guys would change, and I might make some video in the future to where I battle some random people with it and see how it goes. And I'm just trying to have fun, guys. Like, I'll let you know I sat down and probably worked on this team for I want to say 20 minutes, but it was probably closer to 10. Like, I did not work on this that long. I kind of went with Aegislash and Garchomp, and I was like, what looks nice? And I kind of thought about what I wanted them to have. But thank you guys for watching. And even above that, thank you guys so much for 25 subscribers. Like, I know it doesn't seem like much at all, but I never thought I was going to reach it. Like, I don't have faith in my channel at all. I know that sounds really bad, but it's one of those things, I guess I can't look at it and be like, you know, this is good or this is bad, because once you listen to your voice in a recording, like, just do it sometime, and maybe it doesn't do it to you, but to me, I can't stand my own voice. Watching Callum's video, which I know the last 3 or 4 of you probably came from. Thank you for coming from there, by the way. I'm sorry I was such a laughing drunk in that video. And this is why I need to edit. I could just pop this out of here. But now I've lost my train of thought. But I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you guys for the 25 subscribers. I know I have a history of kind of going inactive for a while, but I'm going to do my best to stop that. I'm going to start uploading more regularly. For right now, if you are here for the Pokemon content, please hold on just a little bit longer. I'm really working on it. In the meantime, if you're just here for me, and if you are, really thank you, because there's not much to me. But if you are just here for me, I have some Destiny videos up. I'm working on one right now. Those can actually be edited. They're a little bit jumpy at times, but they're much cleaner in my opinion than the rest of my videos currently. And I would love it if you guys would go check them out. But one last time, thank you guys for watching so much. But I'm going to get out of here. I've probably been talking way too long. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.